Hey, Dave Austin here, and it's Monday, 12 noon, a little after a couple minutes, but it's our game ready time. And I didn't give anybody warning this time. A lot of times I'll let you know that it's coming up. So hopefully you're getting used to me being here at this time, giving you our game ready. And today the theme is surrender. Surrender. Hey, Pamela, good to have you on. Thanks. Surrender. You know, many times, and Julie's on. Love it. Love it. You know, we think of surrender as, defeat. Well, my son Shane wrote a beautiful blog. If you don't get our blogs, sign up to get them. We send them out every week. We call them XF Weeklies. And they're really, I think they're quite good. I write them sometimes, and then now I'm having some of our Extreme Focus coaches write them. And I love it. This last week was Shane wrote about surrender. And I just love the whole concept. It's something that we live in our household to this concept. When Daniel was born and the doctors said that there was no chance of survival, we surrendered. But we surrendered to something that was so powerful. We didn't surrender to defeat, or Kathy was the one that started. She had an inner knowing that Daniel would survive. So we surrendered to that, to the victory that was in this challenging moment we were having. In Shane's blog, he talked about we go to war sometimes with ourselves, and we keep ourselves from all this great stuff that we can tap into. But we're at war ourselves, so we're not able to see, even in a challenging situation, a gift, because there's a gift in everything. So you surrender. You surrender to victory. Surrender to the greatness that's already in you, and it will show up. But we got to surrender to it, not fight it. It's funny. It's April, and we've got Easter coming up, and if you look at the example Easter is for us, Friday was the crucifixion. Terrible, horrible, painful. And it's interesting. When I was in Jerusalem and I went over to the Garden of Gethsemane and I'm there, I learned that it wasn't very far that Jesus had to go to completely be free. Didn't have to go far at all. I mean, it was so easy for him to say, no, you know what? I'm not, I'm going to go out of their jurisdiction. I can just walk right over there and they can't touch me. But as scary as it was, he surrendered to something that he knew was greater coming forth in this. So Friday, the crucifixion. Saturday, the absolute transformation. The Sunday, the resurrection of the victory. So was the surrender a loss, or was it a gain? Every time we're challenged with things, we can go through that kind of same analysis of feeling like you're persecuted or feel like you're being crucified. But if you allow yourself to see the gift in it and then surrender to the better gift that's coming, then you wake up into the resurrected, the new you, that's even the better you. Half the things that I've done in life that I've been able to achieve are because of some of those tough moments. So I can fight them, or I can surrender into something greater, knowing is coming from just the experience of what's taking place. Just from seeing it through different eyes. And Deborah, good to have you on. And I love the yes, 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 yes. Power of yes. We say yes to it. And so all of a sudden, when we start living our lives that way, we start surrendering to the greatness that's already within us, rather than start doubting, start fearing, which is easy to fall into. It's like with Kathy and I had a lot of fear about what was taken on with Daniel, about, when the doctors were saying there will be no chance of survival. But that deeper surrender that we gave a chance for a life to be born as a miracle. And, I think most of you know that 5 years later, I wrote a best-selling book because of a chapter I wrote in called the Miracle of Daniel. And 5 years later, Hollywood did a TV special on Daniel. And Daniel's 18 now. So how does that relate to everything we do? Not just a life and death situation, but everything in our life. I'm going to challenge you. And Jason, great man, surrenders every day to greatness. He's bringing out all kinds of good things. I'm going to challenge you to surrender to that greater power that's deep within you. It's there. It's just for us. If we're at war with ourselves over, am I enough? Oh, and I failed at this or whatever. We block the beauty of the gift. Because there's a gift in everything. And you've heard me say that over and over and over again. You're going to hear me say it over and over again. So today, surrender. Just surrender. Surrender to victory. Because everything you do can be victorious if you see it in this light. And you allow yourself to go through the Saturday of your resurrected life. Go through that transformation. I've been through many transformations, and I'll continue to go through them because I'm a believer. I believe there's something greater than me, something happening through me. And when I surrender to that, oh my gosh, such cool stuff happens. I literally can be on stage giving a talk, and then this thought shows up that I know is greater than my mind, that's more powerful than anything that I personally could come up with. It just comes so beautiful. And then I share it on stage, and I'm like a spectator. And I go, wow, that was freaking awesome. And it's always the best part of anything that I do when I write or whatever I do, is I surrender to that greater voice. And I just get my chatter of my mind to quiet. Yeah, you just get, allow myself. When we do game readies, notice on the game readies, what we do is we set up just 3 things to focus on. That's it, just 3. Anything else is a distraction for this that I'm after right at this moment. That's all that I'm going to focus on. And all of a sudden, then we do the visualization and we see it in advance, then it can become. When Shane and I delivered in Colorado Springs to the world-class athlete program, which is all our Army who are on the Olympic team. And we're there in Colorado Springs at Olympic headquarters in Carson Army Base. And such an amazing opportunity that we had last week. But we rocked it. And why did we rock it? Because you know what? We don't just speak about this. We live it. So Monday night, Shane and I did a game ready. We set our intentions. Now, we had goals, but our intentions are how we get to our goals. And I think our first intention was bring great value to these great warriors. Bring great value. That was our intention, to really be sure that we left them with something that they could use to become better in their lives. That was number 1. 2 was Etmo, where those who've been through Beast Mode On knows that means the hummingbird, which be in the moment, be present, embrace this moment. This is the gift we have right now, is this moment. And for me, there was no bigger gift than sharing a stage with my own son. I'd visioned this for years, to be able to be on stage with one of my sons. And Shane just delivered beautifully. And it was such a great tag team, such a great gift. Because my number 1 priority is my family. And that fact that we could bring this gift. Now, the third intention was trust. Trust that we prepared ourselves well. Trust that we're, by setting these first 2 intentions, just surrender to what we've done, and now let it be, and be in this fully. And that's what we did. And I just got an email yesterday from the head of the director of the world-class athlete program. He said, you know what? The athletes are still talking about you. That you had such an impact. And that means a lot. It means a lot to me, but I don't think it could have gone to that if we hadn't surrendered to our objectives, surrender to our intentions. Very focused. So it was really, really cool. And all of us can have that experience. Not just me, but all of us can bring that if we surrender to the greatness that's in us, set intentions of how that greatness is going to flow through us, and then stay dialed in and loyal to what you've just decided you're going to do. Stay loyal, even if it shows up differently. You're loyal to what you're intending to do. And then it's going to show up great. Better than you even dreamed of. So you ready to do our game ready? Set your intentions for this week to rock it completely. Surrender to your incredible greatness that each of you that you have within you. Pretty cool. Hey, I want to share with you, you're going to see videos that are going to come out this week on becoming an extreme focus coach. What a family we have. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. Every single extreme focus coach that part of this family just rock it. No matter what you do, some would just use it within their business to make their business better. Others are coaching top line athletes. But May 4th, 5th, and 6th here in Rancho Santa Fe, we're going to start a new certification program. All those that have been in it before are going to come here too. You'll meet them. And then it's a 12-week program where it's a webinar basically every week for 90 minutes. So you're going through, but you also get the business plan, not just the principles, but the business plan. But you get the synergy of great people coming together. Then we come back here after the 12 weeks and we're here 3 days again in beautiful Rancho Santa Fe, and we complete the program. And it's awesome. So there's going to be new extreme focus coaches. I'll tell you this, what is really kind of fun is that I got a call from the Pentagon just before I was going to deliver to the world-class athletes for our U.S. Olympic, our Army, those that are in the Army who are on our U.S. Olympic team. He said, would you share this opportunity for them? It would be awesome. And I would say at least half of them, if not more, all said, I'm going to be a certified coach. That's the dream of what I want. So they can take their career of what they've been doing and now advance it into a business. So anyway, just throw it out there. If you don't see the videos on what we're doing or just reach out to me. Just private message me and say, hey, I want more of information on that. And I'll get it to you. We'd love to see. There's an application because we're very particular in those that we bring into the program. But who knows? If you don't fill out an application, you don't know if you fit the qualifications or not. Half the battle is just taking action, right? But then let us look into it and see if we feel it's a fit for you and it's a fit for us. So, with that said, set your intentions for this week of what you want to really live this life this week into. Then now, go ahead and just, think about the things you're grateful for. Think about the things you do have in your life right now that you can go, wow, I am so blessed. I am so incredibly blessed to have this in my life. So easy to let all the worries or the fears of this or that get in the way, but not right now. Right now, we're just focused on, wow, I'm breathing. It's a gorgeous day. Whatever it is that you can at this moment really tap into that you're grateful for, it just lifts you to a higher level. It takes you to that next place, and it just gives you the energy to accomplish anything. Now, in the power of that, go ahead now, as you're lifted into that, close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to see your gate. And as you see your gate, oh my, you walk through that gate and you come into this place in nature. So powerful. So incredibly beautiful. Oh my gosh. It's breathtaking and life-giving. So you just tap into it because nature loves to be appreciated. So you just soak it in and breathe it in. Breathe through your nose all the way to the pit of your stomach. It's in the breathing that life is really born a strength. So keep breathing that strength in. And you're gathering. Remember I talked about the greatness that's in you? And you're gathering greatness outside you, in you, through you. Just gather it in just by appreciating the beauty. Nature loves to be appreciated, so it's just giving you at this moment. What a gift. What a gift you bring to yourself right now. Now, in this beautiful place you're at, and you can see it so beautifully, and you just kind of take this moment, appreciate it, and go, wow, see it in detail, and be lifted by it. Now go ahead and see another gate at the next end. Go through there, and there you are in your life. And see yourself living this week at just a higher level, more surrender into your own true greatness. And watch the power of you show up greater than you've ever seen it. There's a calm strength in this that you see is showing up, and man, it doesn't matter if someone's trying to knock you down. It doesn't matter because you stay true to who you are. You stay loyal to your objective. You stay loyal to your business. You stay loyal to you, which makes you so much stronger to be loyal to others. And see yourself achieving that in your life. Just see it right now. The victory at hand with every little step One little thing you can say yes to. Find yourself in those yeses, and the yeses will add up, like we did with Daniel. The yeses added up, that he's 18 years old now, and it's just a remarkable, remarkable young man. Say yes. I feel what that feels like. No matter what shows up, you're saying yes to that greater part of you that shows up, and whatever it is that you're going after, all of a sudden the walls start crumbling down and you're moving right through them because of this conviction that you have. Come back through the gate, come back into this place of peace and beauty. Always here for you, always will be. Just soak it in, soak in the beauty, and see how awesome and feel how awesome it is that you go out there and live a life that you're fully charged into. Go to the well, drink from that well of ice cold water, so refreshing. Oh my gosh. As you drink it in, you feel it running through your veins, invigorating you, lighting you up to go on, even when you feel like, gee, that's a stretch for me, but you keep stretching a little each day, and before you know it, you'll look back and go, wow, look where I've come, because I was willing to step out. That's water that you drink right now. It's a water that you'll never run out of thirst. You'll never thirst, because it is life-giving, energizing, fantastic. Now walk in that strength completely, and then walk out through that first gate. So if you entered into this and open your eyes, you're game ready. If you got a part of this video, live stream, during it, go back, because in a moment it will be a recording. Go back and live it again, so that it brings you some special gift. Some special gift that was absolutely, you can say, wow, this was meant for me today. Absolutely for me. And when you look at that and you see that, then it will be. So thanks for being on. Thank you everyone who comes every Monday to this. And I know there's a lot that watch it, later on in videos, which is great. That's why I do it. And I never know. It's not until I hear from someone that they tell me, going, wow. Just recently I heard from a gal who was on the tennis tour, and she's in Europe now, and she coaches a young gal. I share these every week with her. I think, wow, how cool is that? You never know. You never know the impact you will have on someone else's life just by showing up with yourself, who you are fully. Be that light for others to find their own light. All right? I will talk to you all next Monday on my Facebook Live. In the meantime, those that are going through Beast Mode On, see you Wednesday, man. All right, all the beast and all the best.